Right? Okay, hi. Oh, I know that was. Nice.
Snuggle up.
All right. So, what can you tell me about the upcoming season? I know you haven't filmed a whole lot, but what can you say?
Well, let's say season 1 was about building this world, setting us up about what about Earth, Mars, and the Belt. Season 2 was basically about who are these characters and what side do they fall on in that world. Season 3 is basically say, okay, you know all of this stuff that you guys think is so important? Well, there's something coming at you that is going to completely make everything else seem irrelevant. So it brings it up to a new level. Yeah, it's like, why are you guys all squabbling?
Yeah.
You're gonna really know what the proto-molecule is up to, and what its mission is, or what it's really focused on this season. Yeah.
Nice.
So they've been setting up the proto-molecule for 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna see it develop.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Now, you were having a little bit of antics on the red carpet right before this. We saw you flexing your guns.
No.
How much fun happens on set behind the scenes?
Oh, I mean, we have a we. I mean,
likes to pole dance a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he poles
that's
dance.
just to warm him up. Everybody going.
Can we get some moves?
Some. Here we go. Here we go. Just kidding. That's not good.
Oh man, I was like, come on, no, okay.
But it's like nobody even batted an eyelash. They're just like, zooming in.
All right, but in all seriousness, how much fun is had on set?
Well, we've been together for 3 seasons now, a while now. So all we really do is make fun of each other and try to lower each other's self-esteem.
Okay. Yeah.
Because Cas is the most genuine of the group, so he's the most gullible. So he gets a lot of the heat. Cas gets a lot of the heat. Yeah.
It's always the top of the food chain that gets the most heat.
Well, speaking of the planet food chain, we have the Martian, we got the Earther, and I guess I'm representing the Belter.
You are representing.
So, thank you. Which one would you pick if you could pick any of them?
I mean, I get a lot of flack because everyone says something else. I'm like, and I think it's like, you think it'd be obvious, but I actually identify a lot with the Martians. I really think it's really cool to have this group of people completely focused on an individual idea, that you have an entire 15 million person population all focused to accomplish one thing and be unified, and there's like diversity amongst those people, but they're all unified to a common goal, and that to me is extremely exciting and inspiring, because we don't have that on Earth right now. We're completely broken and fractured, and it's the source of war and poverty and marginalization, and I'm like, that would be a wonderful philosophy to be part of.
One of the things that I learned from The Expanse is how hard space travel and surviving in space really is, and what a struggle it is to live every single day. So I'm an Earth guy all day, and the only place that I've seen in the show that I'd like to live is Holden's Ranch. So I would be a Montana boy. Yeah, that'd be where I'd go. Yeah.
Speaking of the dangers of space, this show does a phenomenal job of showing the reality of outer space and making it a element and like almost another character on the show. What is it like acting in that kind of environment within the filming and then seeing it as a final product?
Well, I mean, one of the great tools that we have is the spacesuit, because it is not comfortable. It's 5-ply neoprene, and then you put the pack on and the helmet on, and it gets really hot and steamy in there. So the struggle of being in that suit makes it easy to transfer that struggle into the imaginary life of trying to survive in space, and gasping for air and wishing that you were dead. So I'm just kidding. Going through it, but yeah. So that and also the practical sets. They're really impressive. They're huge in the space and everything they go. And now we have VR. That they show us what how crazy was that?
We literally got to walk on the Rocinante and be surrounded by emptiness in space and have planet Jupiter out there and see it. When we were rehearsing our scenes, like the director's like, okay, you're going to be over there. Steven, can you go up to the head of the thing there, and you guys can barely see.
All of a sudden, Cas is there on top of the ship, and I'm here in Jupiter. We're going by Jupiter, and it was crazy. It's crazy.
Science in this show, the reality is amazing. I'm a huge science geek myself. I come from science. I was going to be a scientist before I became an actor, and so one of my pet peeves in movies has always been like inaccurate science, and being part of something that's so realistic is actually really thrilling.
All right, and really quick, why should people watch The Expanse if they haven't tuned in yet?
for Cas's beautiful hair on the show. He does a really good job on it, and that's my favorite thing about The Expanse.
Yeah, I got the biggest hair. I beat Naomi after about episode 5. I got gravity hair.
Nice.
Zero G hair.
I think that's an excellent reason. So that's why you should watch The Expanse, everybody. Yes. All right, cool. Thank you so much.